Hey guys, what's up? Bringing you a second clan war from the Underrated Team League. These are the clan wars that were not casted live on the schedule on TL, but were played and could not be fit into the allotted time. So I am casting them for you guys, and they will be reviewed this Saturday for the best of from URTL. It's the Underrated Team League. Please go check our website and follow our Twitter. And also, first game, please follow the sponsors. SC2 Gears, Origin PC, and Next Level SC2. And with that done, we're going to go into game number 1. This is between Property Gaming and Lag Gaming. And for Lag Gaming, we do have Night in Seoul. I love that name, and I think I've casted this guy before, but I cannot tell you when, but that name is so familiar, you really can't forget it, right? But he's going to be the purple Zerg, and his opponent, also a Zerg on Cloud Kingdom, upper right, blue, property, Blixt. I think that's what prop stands for. I don't think it's like a Blixt is a prop. Do you believe that's just the clan tag? So ZVZ in her hand right now, and this is going to be a best of 7. So all kill does get more points. If any of one of these guys can 4-0 the other team, they do get more points. If not, they just get regular old points. You know, very nice if they can get that all kill. That generally means they want to send out their strongest player first for that all kill. And, you know, Night in Seoul was pretty strong from what I remember, so that might be the reasoning at least for Lag Gaming. Not sure about Property, though. Haven't really seen a whole lot of them, but I hope to see more of them in the Underrated Team League. Now, we do have the spawning pool going down for both players. Now, Night in Seoul does get the earlier gas and immediately fills it up with drones, and he will probably be putting on the earlier pressure. Now, this could just be really safe defensive build, or it could be a very early aggressive style build. We'll have to see. This Overlord is about to actually check up on Blixt's expansion, and when it sees it's down, that's probably going to be when he decides to make his move, whether it's expand in macro or go ahead and attack. You know, I just officially see it, so nothing quite yet coming from Night in Seoul. He is taking off his drones at 100 though, so exactly 100. That is so nicely timed. Oh my god. Right in a metabolic boost, and he does just go ahead and go for the macro hatch. So that was just a safer opener. Probably the safest opener that you can get in a ZVZ is the pull and gas before hatch. So Night in Seoul, and you know, Cloud Kingdom, it's a rather small map, and you obviously know where each other are off the bat. It's a 2-player map, so I don't blame him entirely for going that really safe build. Blixt going for a little, you know, more middle of the road, just now getting his gas. He's only up to like 50 right now, so his gas is going to be, you know, quite a bit behind, really, probably by like 90 seconds or something like that, but it's only going to come into effect if Night in Seoul decides to go ahead and take advantage of that. Now, Blix's lanes are actually going to get up here. What are they going to see, though, that's really important? They're going to see the spines on right here are moving, and he might have been able to click on the gas, see 100 is down, but he also might have been able to assume that just from this. And they do die, so at least he gets the scout. He sees what he can. Unfortunately, he didn't see all those lanes pop, which is probably something he would have wanted to see, but hey, c'est la vie. It is life. Although the Zerglings died to give it. But Medic Block Boost does finish, and this attack is going to go into full force now. Of course, the Overlord spread from top Masters players is going to be really great. Blixt knows this is on the way, so he's probably thinking, oh crap, I need to do something right now. It's going to be so difficult to hold this expansion. This is just coming so quickly and so powerfully. Blixt are now trying to get that bending up, but it's a way long away. He does block with the Queens, which is the first step to defending this, so nicely done by him, but his drones are definitely going to go down, and it still remains to be seen if the hatchery is going to survive. He needs to be so careful with moving down, because those things, you know, whatever chance they get, they're going to run up right up into the main and be a major major havoc, I suppose, in Blix's base. But they have been successfully repelled, and the banelings are morphing, and he's already blocked with the lings as much as possible right there. So very effective hold right there from Blixt. Actually only lost like 2 drones, 1 drone, so Very, very nice. He did lose a spine crawler, I believe. I don't think he canceled it, but actually, Night and Soul wants to go in again, but I don't think that's a good idea, and he doesn't either. Once you see those banelings and you don't have banelings, you're generally thinking, not so much. It's probably what he was thinking right there. He is going to go ahead and macro up a little bit more at home, getting his own banelings nest. He's actually, never mind, he's getting some more lings, just 4 more though, so not a whole lot, and a spine crawler, 2 evo chambers, so this does mean that he's probably thinking about the longer game right here. Lings do get in a little bit, but they really only see what they would have seen if they just stayed at the front, which is 2 evo chambers. They did see the lack of gas, so that's at least something. The gas just now being taken, so Night and Soul is going to go up to that 3 gas, which is just pretty standard, probably going to go to roaches. If he was going to go Metalisk, you definitely see 4. And, well, back on Blix's side, not much going on. He's very much into the mineral economics, and no additional gases, actually. No lair either. No Roach Warren. He's getting an upgrade. He's getting +1 missile attack, so that does mean he's probably going to go for the Roach, and there is that Roach Warren, and going to go for a 3rd, it seems like. Not good enough minerals, but once he does, he will build it. So he's definitely going into the macro game, being very economic with his minerals. Night and Soul are going to have a little bit of a tech advantage, so it kind of evens out the 3rd hatch and the tech advantage, you know. It really depends on how each player plays it out. One's good for different reasons, the other one's good for different reasons, you know. And the lair is going to go down for Night and Soul. And he's going to check, see the 3rd, well actually, never mind. He knows it's going down because overload coverage is good. That's why. But yeah, he saw it go down. He's going to try and poke at least, see what he can do. Can't do anything. Baneling's in position. Regroup. Go again, I guess. If you fail the first time, go again. And there are no banelings. No, there's banelings. But he's going to try and force the cancel. He's probably not going to get it, though. Baneling's just way too scary. Needs to be careful. So careful. He wants to go ahead and split one off and try and take any banelings that he can. No! Oh my god. Whenever pro gamers do that on their streams, I just have like a mini heart attack. But he does do it actually correctly. He does take 1 baneling for 1 ling. Does not quite get the other one. And this Overlord's going in for a suicide, but oh, maybe that was a misclick. That was a misclick. We're gonna see if this actually finishes before it dies. This is like down to the wire. Oh, he had to larva inject right there. I think it would have died if it larva inject. In fact, I'm pretty sure it would have died. Oh, nerds. Oh well, but it does survive. I think that was a misclick. And then he was like, well, I can save it back in an Overseer, and then Overseer is useful anyways, which is true. This does mean that Blix obviously knows the lair down for his opponent, and yeah, he didn't. Oh, he did scout it, so my bad. He actually has his own Overseer over there, so he's good. He knows everything. That didn't tell him anything new. It did tell him there's an Overlord there, but you know that. Changing goes in, sees what it can. They're just really just playing very defensive, macro-oriented style. You know, Night and Soul tries to put on a little pressure here and there, decides he can't, goes back, and then just says, alright. And then goes into like this really passive macro style, which is a-okay. You know, this is going to come into like a point where it's going to be like this really huge, awesome battle, but maybe not soon, which is kind of unfortunate. We're just going to see them really get prepared for it. So upgrade's going to be in Night and Soul's favor. Infestor's also in his favor, as well as speed, but that's probably not going to play a part. And at least, yeah, he doesn't have Infestors yet. Yeah, right. Yeah, of course. I knew that. But yeah, Blix's technology, like I was talking about before, is behind, but his minerals are ballin'. He has a lot, and they just put into effect right here with the 30 supply lead. That was the effect of his increased economic advantage. But infestors are very good at holding this off. Now comes that time where it's kind of awkward, where some player has less roaches, but infestors, another player has a lot of roaches and lings. Sometimes they can push through, sometimes they get fungled horribly and die a horrible death. Oh, it's kind of hard to tell. It doesn't look like Blix is really planning on moving out, like, soon. He is building up quite a, at least a little bit of an army. Never mind, that's a lot of army. And 4 more roaches are on the way, so yeah, he's going to push out with this large of an army. That's, you know, definitely a size of an army where you push out. That's not just like a here and there, if in case you get pushed. That is attacking. And it's going to come down to what I was talking about, where the infestors are like, I'll try and help you with my fungals, but if my fungals are off, then we're in a load of trouble. And Blix, it's going to be up to him, man. Is he going to be able to split? Is he going to be able to get some, nice positioning? What's he going to do? Where are those investors? There they are. I'm like, you don't want to be out of that fight, man. You need that fight. He does run a link buy, sees the infestors. He's going to have to think, should I not? Should I not? It does seem like he's saying I should. He does split up at least a little bit. He's actually doing a fairly good job. That's a pretty good fungal, though. He only has 3 more, and I think 1 fell. Oh, that's actually really bad. 1 fell without getting a fungal off, I think, and the other 2 have officially been out of fungals, but, Night and Soul has, he has a lot of time, and he's getting 16, 20 roaches right now, but I think it's too late. He needs just a few more infestors to hold off for a few more minutes, or well, a few more seconds. A few more minutes, this game could be over. But, it's actually really close now. Oh, nope, that's going to take care of it. Lickety split. That is enough roaches to repel Blix's attack, and his reinforcements actually were not on point, so it doesn't seem like he was really planning on ending the game with that attack, and obviously it's a 4th base going down, so that would be the case. And, Night and Soul, nice defense right there. Very close. When you go with this infestor, and your opponent has the number of roaches and you have the infestors but not the roaches, it can be like really, really, I don't know if I'm going to win this. And luckily, he bought enough time to go ahead and get that production round going and was able to repel Blix's attack, and also I think 2-2 finished in that attack, so that probably really helped. Now, Night and Soul is going for that counterattack. That's generally what you do in ZVZ. If you get attacked and then you repel it and you still have forces over, you go and see what they have. And obviously Blix doesn't have a lot. He's actually going to get, oh my god, he forced the cancel on the 4th and gets the 3rd. The drones repel to try and save it, but they didn't do anything. And those roaches need to be really careful. Night and Soul just like pretty much won the game right there. Killing that hatchery, sniping that hatch, no fungals to pin down the roaches to at least kill Night and Soul's army off. Oh, that is a big blow to Blix right there. And he's still attacking, like, same number of roaches too. He's just being very active with them right now. I really like that they didn't wait until 200 to go ahead and attack. Signs of, really high level players is when they're constantly being aggressive and defensive, instead of just being like, I'm not gonna attack. How about you? So it just makes interesting games to play and to see. His 4th almost done. His economy is going to be so good. He's really making up for that earlier build order. And his hive is already above halfway done. His technology is still above Blix's even after that whole early mid game. And man, that attack just did so much damage. Now, Blix did get Hydralisk earlier, but Night and Soul is getting that perfect mixture right now. Infestors and roaches and Hydralisk and upgrades. Oh, his upgrade's going to be so good. It's going to get 3-3 soon, actually. He doesn't have enough gas. But with the 4th gases, he should be thinking about it soon. It doesn't look like he's trying to think about hive tech necessarily. Ultralisk or Greater Spire. He's just thinking about layer units right now, probably with hive upgrades later. And, well, Blix is just clearing out overlords, because, when you get Hydrals, that's an option. With infestors, you can also do it, but it's some people might say it's like a waste of energy to kill just 1 overlord for 2 infestitarians. It's a give and take, but Hydralisk, free kills, really. Take what you can get. His overlords are all over the map. He's just now trying to send them somewhere where they won't be sniped, but he did some damage already. He's had to build like 4 more overlords, so nice use of the Hydralisk. At least he's gonna try and need everything that he can get in this game after losing that 3rd for so long. Now his 3rd and his 4th are up, so he should be, just rearing back into gear soon enough, but this is when Night and Soul should be thinking about attacking. He actually got Overlord speed. Interesting. These aren't going to do anything. Those died. Terrible, terrible death. But yeah, this should be when Night and Soul is thinking about moving out. I mean, he's near maxed. Well, his 3-3 upgrades aren't finished, so I guess he's waiting for that. But I think Blix is actually being given an appropriate amount of time to come back after that snipe. After that snipe, he was in a load of trouble having to build 2 hatcheries and then not having a 3rd mineral income. I mean, that was a huge blow. If he followed up like a minute or 2 after that, Oh, it would have been hard for Blixt, but Blixt has had enough time while Knight and Soul does get the economic lead to at least get maxed a little bit, except... Oh my god. Oh no. I missed that entirely. I think that was Infested Terrans though, and that's why he lost so much supply. But here actually comes the really big engagement right here. Knight and Soul finally decides, this is when I want to attack. Now his 3/3 aren't done, but they're nowhere near being done, so it's okay if he goes ahead and just quarantines Blixt right now and takes a good position if he can find it. He probably doesn't want to push the issue right now though, because, well, going down a ramp against infestors, even when there's only, well, that's actually a lot of infestors. Oh, he's actually doing it. I don't know how much I like this. This is so clumped up from Knight and Soul. Now his economy is really, really good, but oh my god, he's losing so much. This is why you really don't do that. This is why you don't do this on Cloud Kingdom. If they're set up at their 4th like this, you don't push in, like, almost ever. And if you do, it's because half your army is down here pincering them. Oh, that went really badly for Knight and Soul. But, you know, Prop did lose at least half of his, or more than half of his army as well. Thing is, he saved his infestors and a lot of his high gas units, like his Hydralisks. So, oh no, never mind. Oh, that was really close. Almost losing infestors unnecessarily. Does burrow them, so very nicely done by Blixt, actually. Saving his infestors. And no Overseer in sight for Knight and Soul either, so they will go unpunished. Now, the Hydralisk should die without Roach support or Infested Terran support, as we can see. And yeah, Blixt is just actually kind of overrunning right now. His economy isn't so great. This did die. It's now rebuilt, of course. And he hasn't really resaturated it yet. But his 3rd and his 4th are looking really, really good. So his economy's coming back. Knight and Soul probably still has the better economy, especially with his 5th base being up. But he's down pretty much to 3 bases, yeah, at this point. So still really, really good. He just needs to go ahead and get another production cycle in so he can go ahead and remax already, because he has taken his sweet time remaxing. Where did his money go? I mean, that was a huge chunk that was unnecessarily lost, to be honest, at that ramp. That was just, I feel like, a rash decision right there. He should have been much more patient. Oh, he does not want to lose this hatch. This is actually what's really helping him right now after that huge army loss, but he's probably going to lose it. He's actually not making any moves because he really has no army. Where is your army? Did it split off and that's what I missed and that's what killed it? That's might have been what happened. And then he just, oh, I don't know. I really wish I knew what I saw what did that then. Oh, I'm so mad at myself right now. Oh well. Yeah, he's down by 10 supply right now. I can't believe, I thought his economy was really actually pretty good, but apparently I was wrong. And oh no, those roaches should not be that far ahead of those infestors. Oh, infestors actually get fungaled. One goes down, the other are saved, trying to do what they can with their fungals, going back to the 2 spines, trying to be heroes right there. The 5th did go down for Knight and Soul, and Blixt might be able to push. He needs more roaches and more fodder for his Hydras to stand behind before he can really push and end the game. But he did some damage. He did a lot of damage, actually. He's down by 40 supply, Knight and Soul, that is. And oh, he's losing his infestors from a back attack from Blixt, so very nicely done by Blixt. And also his Overseers with him, so burning those infestors is not going to help. One gigantic fungal goes down, but it's not going to be enough. He needs like 5 to kill roaches, something like that. As it is, he really doesn't have enough support to kill the weakened roaches. It's so close. Oh, but he's running out of money. I mean, look at his bank right there. Actually, look at the fact that he has no bank right there, and look at the supplies. This is just so in Blix's favor. So, man, I really thought he was behind when he lost the 3rd and 4th, but then again, he didn't lose any drones, so I really think that Knight and Soul lost the timing attack he created by killing the 3rd and 4th, and then just let Blix come back. And his economy wasn't actually that great. Like, he wasn't able to remax. I thought he would remax instantly after going down that ramp. That did not happen. So, really, Knight and Soul did some, really nice aggressive things. Blixt actually had a lot of hatches die this game. But still came back, and this engagement went very, very poorly for Knight and Soul. So that was probably a key turn or two. So that was game 1, guys, for Property versus Lag Gaming. Now Property is up 1-0 against Lag, and we're gonna go into game number 2 of this clan war. Don't go anywhere.